time to speak with a demon. Welcome back everyone in the Let's Play the Watcher's Keep. Sorry. Let's play Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal. We're in the Watcher's Keep, the big mega dungeon for this game. And there's no time to waste. It shall be. Portals. You never know what's on the other side. And here we actually have this guy.
Fanatics willing to die in the service of hell, I see. Or have you been forced into service, as I once was a millennium ago?
We encounter on the second level a guy called Chromatic Demon. Now this guy's an interesting thing, because he's a demon, and unlike most of the kind of demons that we encountered till now, he's a little, how to say it, he's a specific guy. He changes. He's chromatic, which means he changes. His forms change. He is quite powerful. He's imprisoned here, and it is logical to ask him, "Are you the imprisoned one?" Which, of course, is kind of lame because, yeah, like he would be imprisoned on the second level when I said quite clearly in the previous videos that there are 5 levels. I am imprisoned, but I am not the imprisoned one. Obviously, you are not one of those fanatical knights of the vigil, or you would already know that.
Sounds like you have been tricked into doing Helm's dirty work. Looks like we are both unwilling participants in this little drama.
Are we? Stand aside and let me decide, let me descend to face the imprisoned one. Yeah, that's actually what we want to do.
Listen, friend. We can help each other.
Oh, I love such a talk.
The matter is, you cannot get through the gate to the next level unless I open it for you.
Oh, great.
So I'm not going to let you through the gate unless you help me end the enchantment that has kept me bound in this infernal dungeon for the last 1,000 years.
Oh, great. Great. Dealings with demons. And he's quite clearly saying, deal. Now the thing is, with the demons and devils in the Forgotten Realms and the multiverse that we inhabit in the spheres, because Faerun as the world, or rather I should say Faerun is the continent. We are on a world called, oh jeez, I don't remember the name now, but the planet is has its own name, and we are on the first material plane. That's actually where the whole thing takes place. Dealing with demons is usually not a good idea, but as he said, seems he's the key to open the second door. I think this is the portal to the 3rd level. Yeah, what must be done? It's not like I can deal with him, so we can just play along.
Glad you've decided to be reasonable.
Okay.
The Hellmites were never reasonable. It is so much easier to deal with one who isn't a fanatic.
Yeah, I'm more or less not a fanatic. This cage I'm stuck in was fashioned over 1,000 years ago by 4 archmages who combined the power of 4 diverse elements to imprison me here for all eternity. Why should I care? You will not be freed by me. How I can get you out? He said quite clearly that this is the only way he can open the gate. And we don't see an alternative for now, so let's play along. The wizards who trapped me here each had a lab on this level of the dungeon where they worked to fashion the enchantment of my cage. Each wizard created a separate to focus and channel his power. Only the combined power of the 4 scepters can lock or unlock my cage. So we're looking for scepters, okay. You can stay in the cage and rot. Actually, that's true, but he's a demon, and demons live for thousands of years, so yeah. I will find the scepters. What's next?
Gather the scepter keys and place them in the 4 slots around the cage. Once free,
okay.
I'll be on my way, and you can go through the gate and take on the imprisoned one, if you still want to.
Just listen to the way he's speaking. He's speaking clearly as a demon usually does. Now then, the moment he should change his form, because he has 3 or 4 forms Each one a little bit different than the other, and it's... oh yeah, there's the other one.
Yes? Consider it
Now,
done.
we're in the middle of another big level. This leads where? Yeah, this portal pushes me aside. That's to the third level.
What is
Let's
my
start
task?
with this one here. What the fuck is going on with you?
On my honor.
I'm quite sure we will
I will do my best.
have some traps here. I remember the traps. Not to mention stone
What do you
golems.
require?
Yeah, now he's in an airish form, or air form.
I
Kill
shall
him!
not yield to you.
This is actually quite easy.
Right. Yes?
More of
Yes.
you. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What
whoa.
is my task? Very well.
An adamantium golem too. Okay. Oh no, sorry, that's an iron golem. Iron golems are a little bit less
On
difficult.
my honor.
Well, let's remove this from here. The whole section is like this, built like this. There's a library here, library here, library here, and a fourth library here. Each library was owned by one archmage, and there are 4 laboratories as well. One here, one here, one here, one here. So yeah, like this and like this. It's obvious that this place is full of traps, and as you might see quite clearly, there is a specific order that has to be taken to unlock the laboratories and basically do all the things we need there. Yeah, that's locked. We actually need to power this place first.
Be quick. This be
Yeah,
paid well.
all right.
I fear nothing.
Alright.
As you ask.
Seems there are no more traps here. We have a 100 note again. Some history of what? Fateful coin, okay. This is actually an interesting one. I don't want to read this because there's no actual point in doing so. Some antidotes we might find interesting. And a note. Word to the wise. Circle, square, triangle. This goes to Imoen. She will be our carrier for these little thingies. Those bolts and whatever that actually is.
What is my... It shall be.
Ammunition, some air laboratory info, and it's more or less all.
Consider it
Now it's
done.
good to read. It's good to read things that are scattered in the laboratories. This laboratory note says to do power of my electrical enhancement. Our caged pet, the form of a green slime giant, is vulnerable to lightning. That's cool. So that's most possibly about the demon. Only the final entry has survived in its entirety. I finally have a plan to be rid of that sorry slime-loving excuse of a mage. If I turn my fan to its highest settings, while the southwest door to his noxious laboratory is open, the poison mist will be blown clear, making his noxious pets vulnerable. I must remember to use my lightning on that ooze puddle unless I want thousands of those things crawling around the dungeon. Soon I will put my plan into action and get rid of the causing presence forever. Caustic presence forever, yeah. So it's quite obvious that they started to
What do you require?
attack one another when they stopped
Could we not have hired some poor
fighting
fools to do this for us?
Yes?
This is
the
no place for a
demon.
man of my stature.
They started to, and we can quite clearly hear something buzzing.
What is my task? I
No,
wait
there's
your
not a
word.
convenient lock, conventional lock, so I can open that. Okay, let's open another.
On my
This
honor.
one looks very slimy because it's green.
It shall be.
Will attack us here. Mutated spiders.
Consider it done.
These spiders actually are quite they are easy to kill,
I
but
will do my
very
best.
venomous. And since the main character has protection from poison, it's good to try our best to allow him to deal with the slimy guys. Okay, nothing more here. Let's look for traps a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It seems, yeah, one more trap here. Cool. Now, that's a key. I don't know where that will lead to. Okay, everyone, please join us here in the laboratory. Edwin leveled. That's cool because Edwin is our mage. He casts spells. Some antidotes again. Of course, the antidotes are here because you can be poisoned around here. It's not like the game developers are not among the people who they do give you helpful tips and you know, additional help when they need to. Slime note, whatever. Let's give this to Kogan. Acid arrows. Acid is very yeah. Slime, acid, this kind of things. And this key unlocks the door to the northeast end of the slime laboratory. Okay, and the last thing is these little potions of healing. And fine.
What is my task? Very well.
This will open this. You smell the rank acid stench. Yeah, there's damage. You're taking damage. And a green slime appears.
On my honor. Done.
Kill it. That was quick. That place will be important, but first let's read this little note here. This one says that acid and poison are potent against air incarnation of the demon. That's good. Which of course is a hint for us later when we will fight this little guy. Devices a way to be rid of the cold-hearted monster. If I set the air mage's fan on high and open all the doors between the fan room and my own lab and the ice wizard's frigid chamber, the drafts will blow my toxic vapors down the hall towards the frost wizard's minions. Once touched by the poison gas, they will become tainted and vulnerable. I can close the door and turn the fan back to the low settings, and the gas will drift back into my own lab, it seems. Yeah. So there is a little puzzle, as you might see quite clearly, that will give us...
As you ask.
Whoa. Vampiric mists. The main character has to deal with those guys. More of them. Poison mist. And a horror, I believe, there somewhere. This one was dead sooner than I expected. Guys,
On my honor.
come closer, and in the meantime the main character will eliminate the traps here. This is the third library. Some books. Books are actually nice in every RPG game because they allow you to you know, gain more knowledge about the world, which usually is fine. The beautiful people are short, red, and green, said the note. Which I know what these notes are all about. For you, I don't know. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. Wait till the 4th level, and then the big mystery will be revealed. Cast Breaches and Piercing Magic. This is nice. This is a nice rod. I think it's a rod. Yeah, I've been here. I looted these two, and this is the final one. Has a horn there. And a
Yes?
last of,
What is my
of these
task?
little
I await your word.
notes. Can I open this? Of course I can't. I think I can open this. No, this is also
On
locked.
my honor.
When such a little word appears, it says it's quite clearly this place is locked tighter and tight. Tighter than a horse. What? I don't know. Okay. Screwed up this. We have a horn. This is a horn. Animal horn can be... No, it seems has no apparent use, but this one will boost up one of the helmets. I believe... No, I think I do have the helmet, but somewhere stored in here. No, not this helmet. I think there's a helmet for the horn. And the Ice Laboratory says that, of course, the other refused to recognize my contribution to the project. When the demon assumes the shape of a winged, red-bodied beast, which is the sort of a, typical demon-looking form, the one that conversated with us, conversed, Red Beast becomes vulnerable to my powerful winter magics. Yet my companions insist their own enhancements surpass my own. The Flame Mage, with his invincible servant, is the worst of course, but I have discovered the secret of destroying his precious giant. The fire elements are the key. Dispatch them and the giant becomes vulnerable. I will lure each of the 4 elements into the ice lab, destroy them in my frozen realm. This will trap their spirits in the ice crystals and keep them from being reborn in the lava pit, from which they are continuously spawning. Yeah, that might be something crazy. Crazy.
What do you require?
Crazy, crazy, crazy is my
It
life.
shall be.
And there are fire giants of all the things here. Big guys.
To battle!
Not to mention that I dealt with an army of them.
I shall not.
And they almost killed our little friend Kogan. Well, not that it changes much. We will sell those, of course. These guys are quite fine because they leave a lot of good loot. You drink 2 potions, friendo.
already.
Oh, sorry. Now, add this here.
On my honor. Consider
Let's
it
see
done.
what
do you
this
require?
little
I will
place
do my
has
best.
in store. No more enemies, it seems, but some traps, obviously.
Be quick with
So be it.
Yes? What is my task? Yes.
Oh, a Hochlik, an imp appeared. Hey you! Yeah, I'm talking to you! Only the masters are allowed in libraries. What are you doing here? I could ask you the same question. I'm just a resident whipping imp. A manual servant. A serf. A slave. A vassal. The masters couldn't care whether I live or die. I assume you are talking about the wizards, the demon the other room mentioned. You shouldn't be talking to that one. He's always driving up troubles between the masters with his hints and rumors and half-truths. I hate to tell you, but your masters are all dead, you know. Dead? Not surprised, I guess. I knew troubles were brewing. The masters must have finally killed each other off. You know, I bet that explains all these screams and explosions I kept hearing a while back. At least now I know why the fans shut down. Nobody left to start them up. You mean you'll be sitting here for centuries doing nothing? Yeah. One of the masters told me to wait right here for further instructions, so I waited right here. Imps in this game are usually very, very funny. You might remember imps in the Sahuangin city. In that city we encountered 2 imps that like to play riddles and things with chests, you know. I am smart enough to keep better than to disobey an order from one of the masters. Didn't you get bored or curious or where everyone was? Look, I'm an immortal spirit, okay? Yeah, I'm quite sure if you're an immortal spirit, a perspective on life and reality can be quite drastically changed different than when you're a human. What 1,000 years to me? And if you know how the masters punish disobedience, you wouldn't have moved for 1,000 years either. With the masters dead, I'm got to reason to stick around anymore, but since you did bring me that news that I'm free, I'll help you out. This whole place is powered by a magical fan. Without it, all the labs are shut down. If you want to find anything besides empty rooms, you should start the fan up again. There were 4 masters and each kept a library and a lab. Air, slime, cold, and fire. Yeah, we saw those. And fire, they were magical, and then they practiced. The master pets and creatures probably still inhabit these labs, so beware. Some of them are nearly unkillable if you don't know how to hurt them. A little hint for you: the masters were always planning to kill each other. That's cool. Each master could use his unique element power against one of the others. That's quite obvious from what we read so far. So before you go stumbling into something you can handle, you should check out all of the libraries. The masters were into some pretty strange stuff, but at least they kept writing lab notes. And the notes are invaluable. Wait, I have some more questions to you. Sorry, I've wasted enough time handing around here already. Hangling, okay? Our last tip: go to the air lab first. It's behind me. The fan has 2 settings, high and low. That might be important. And now I'm gone. That's the spirit. Not very helpful guy, is he? Okay, since we already we cleared the laboratories, sorry, the libraries. Let's level up Edwin. 6th and 9th level spell, 3 lore increased by 3, and an additional hit point. How cool! Now I can also add a level 8 spell, or take Comet, Energy Blast, or the Summon Dark Planetar. Dark Planetar opens an abyss gate to call for a fallen planetar. This guy has the Dark Planetars are quite good, but in the later part of the game, even in the later part of the expansion, they aren't exactly that powerful. Comet is nice. Specialized version of the Meteor Storm. Deals 1d4. Those knockdown must save versus paralyzation. The Comet itself does 10d10 damage. It's quite a lot of damage. From 10 to 100. Unfortunately, I don't know what kind of damage that is. Is it fire, or is it impact, or whatever? So, energy blades, not exactly the thing. This blade creates a energy disc that gives +10 to track 0, and yeah, it's a +5 damage, missile damage, as well as 1d10 additional electrical damage. I think the problem with this energy blade is that it is used as a weapon from the first line, you know, very close combat, if I recall correctly. So, not exactly Edwin's biggest thing. Level 8 spell then. And we have new spells! Woohoo! Hooray! Level 6. What can we do here? We have Chain Lightning. We have... well, actually this elemental was never a good idea to start with. Death spell might be useful with the little guys. Elementals, they aren't exactly too powerful now. Power Word Silence, we already tried this one. Wyvern, please. Mislead might be nice. Interesting, that's an illusion spell. Phantasm Illusion. Okay, level 7, level 8. One more level 8 spell. We have Symbol Stun. Let's go with Symbol Death, why not? Blind, Maze, Abydasin Horrid Welting is actually the best spell we have here. And level 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells, and we have a 6th level here. Okay. I put 2 time stops here, so Dragon's Breath goes here. Imoen! Yeah, that's cool. Anyone more? No.
What do you require? Yes, done.
Not quite sure. We can now loot this place.
Nature
and turn
could
on
find
the
a home
fan.
that was properly cleansed and balanced.
Just let me give those to our ammo carrier. And this to our jewelry store. I wanted to say Jaheira is not a jewelry store. She's our little love interest for the main character, it seems. I don't know how that even is possible, because I screwed up the romance in the previous LP, and I keep mentioning that, I think. No, I don't need this. I know there is a trap on this little thing, because I usually end up... this is 23, which is kind of nice for you. This is 22, this is 23, okay. What else do we have here? Some more antidotes, more potions. Not that I actually need potions at the moment. Another 100 node. No magic. Long blue, green back, magic back. That was a madman's idea. Oh, +3. This goes here. Oh, no, here. Sorry. But please use the actual ones. And this is the ice laboratory note.
What do you it shall be.
We still have a few things here. A few things here. Oh crap. One last thing. Cool. Ah, too much inventory sorting. Wand of Cursing. Casts blindness, deafness and silence on the target. 1 charge. Okay. I can accept that. Bullets +4. This goes to Jaheira, because she's bullet user. They will use the +3 bullets for now. This goes here. This is the fire laboratory note. Notes. Oh. Okay. Companions are stubborn fools. Demons are almost immune to physical damage. Transforms into an ice incarnation and is vulnerable to flame and fire. Destroy the windbag air wizard and his pathetic servants. My giant is invincible, said a fiery guy.
Yes?
So, that would be for this episode. Seems every single level takes 2 episodes. It seems I'm not able to do it in a one session. Thank you for watching this little installment, and the next one we will activate the fan. We will play a little bit with different settings, with laboratories, and I hope we will go to the level 3. Thank you for your time, and hope to see you soon, probably tomorrow.